We are gearing up for a huge clash between John Florence and Kolohe Andino, childhood rivals who are now on the big stage, going head-to-head for a place in the semi-finals. But while we're at the break, Kolohe Andino got started in a good flow with this location at the moment and finding some nice cover on his first ride.
A 7-1-7. That's a solid score right there. Came in from behind it. Frothy little barrel, but was definitely deep behind the section. Comes out for a nice cut on the face. Doesn't really complete that last turn, but holds the wall nice. He's completely gone. That next section throwing over. Looking directly into the sun too, so hard to negotiate those tubes. Looking into the sun like that. And his comfort zone in the lineup.
Making a move, the current Jeep ratings leader, John Florence. He's going to pull into the barrel. Can he find an exit? Still driving. Tries to punch through the curtain. But Strider, you've taken some hits in this lineup during the event window.
But as one of the best tube riders in the world, you think if anybody's going to pull out of it, it's going to be John. As you see him push through the lip right there. But there's just too much volume on top of him. Pushed him down through the board. And he got knocked off. But
at that point, I just felt like I exhausted all options that I could kind of go to out there, and it looks really nice, but it's really quite tricky, and I think my equipment didn't feel great.
This is a wave that went down during the interview. He found himself a little corner for a hit, but it wasn't much, and then he got out of it. Not really finding any open face there. Wow, look at this.
Andino, he's up. Just hit a lump or something in the face of that wave, trying to enter that tube.
Here we go, Kolohe finding something. Looks like he just had that little lump in the face there from the wave before.
Coming up against guys like this, they're always going to be in the heat if they're not comboed. Doesn't matter if it's a closeout or not the best wave, as Andino goes looking for that backup score. That'll probably improve his situation. It's not going to be a big number, but at this point in time, he's only trying to improve on a 0.8.
Without priority, might as well keep the board moving. Drops in, comes off the bottom, goes vertical, but timing was a little off there, so it came back into it a little slow.
At the championship tour are more important from the beach than maybe at any other contest, because you're signalling down the line as these rips take hold. Andino up at the moment, trying to get rid of a 2.67, driving onto the inside, throws the air reverse. It's a lofty one, hangs that tail out to dry, and he sticks it and completes the rotation.
A great section to hit. Look at this first turn, nice and clean, and then down the line to throw it out towards the beach, into the flats, whips it around. That is just crazy how many times this guy can make that maneuver. The make ratio going through the roof, into the wind. Beautiful work right here. We can watch the slow-mo of it so you can really kind of pick it apart. The first turn, just super clean. Almost a setup snap. As he comes into this thing. And he pushes through the lip, moves the front foot up, tail high, whip around, keeps all that weight on that front foot to keep the fins out from dipping, and then slides it right around, finishes off. Super clean.
Things could get very interesting at that final event. There'd be a lot of pressure, but here we go. Florence now with an opportunity, a good-looking wave. He tucks in, and he gets slapped down as the wave shuts down right on his head.
The corner, you can see him. He kind of went around that first section. That wave shut down nonetheless on the end there, so it wasn't going to be an easy exit. Just getting slapped in the face by the lip. Doesn't feel good at the moment, adding insult to the injury here. That doesn't feel good right there.
Andino stepping things up here in the quarters, surfing super confident and aggressive, and he's up once again, using his priority for this ride. He's not going to try improve his situation with this one. He's going to bank on the fact that he's done enough work here, as Florence behind him gets an opportunity. And this wave is going to shut down, so he pulls through the back. So we're past that 2-minute mark. 30 seconds remaining now. The result is a given. John Florence, the Jeep ratings leader, is out of the mix here in the quarterfinals. And what a performance from Andino. 3 previous head-to-head matchups with John. He's lost all of them. But just when it counts for Florence, Andino stepped up in a big way. He wanted to be the guy throwing a spanner into the title race, and he's done that. A solid heat score total. And how fun is it going to be watching the Billabong Pipe Masters unfold with 3 contenders in the mix by the looks of things.
And let's not count. I mean, look at this kid too, the California kid. He's not done yet. He wants a win. He's just heating up.
4, 3.
Geordie Smith somewhere
1.
on the planet watching this unfold will be rubbing his hands together. His opportunity will still be there when we get to the Pipe Masters as well by the looks of things.